activity by them sticks being knocked off. I'm gonna go out here and check this one, make sure this isn't the one that swarmed and moved into that other one. I don't think it is, but we're gonna look. All right, well, I went through them real quick. They're good to go. Bunch of meanies. Definitely gonna have to have smoke with these to get too much bigger. They're just now getting into that third box. I'm sure there's probably, I didn't go into them far enough to look at too much, how much brood sealed, but I'm sure it is. I mean, they're growing, so there's no reason for them to stop. So as soon as we get a big hatch, they'll move up into that next box and get going on that. When these 3 boxes are full, I'll pull that queen out, move her to another box with some young bees that won't fly away, and she'll set over here, and I'll split those 3 boxes, one on each side, and make sure that all 3 of them have a frame of food, a frame of eggs, young larvae, and the young bees, and they should all 3 be able to make a queen. And then while that queen cells, while they're waiting to seal that cell, I'll scoot them apart a little bit every day. And by the time that queen hatches, there'll be 3 distinct hives, and all 3 of those queens can go out and mate, and hopefully we get everybody back. But that's how I do it. Right now I've got enough. I'll split them all, and I should have 15, 19. 19 hives by 1st of July. And then if I can, I'm going to try to sell 10 of them. But we'll see. We'll see how she goes. I'll be back. All right, we gave this one some bars, and we'll give it another box here in a couple weeks. And that other one that's got 2 in a couple weeks. We should be good to go. I'll be back. Yeah, the little guinea sits up there on the roost. It's just a little bit busybody. There she goes. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. That's what you're just going to do for the rest of your life, isn't it? Sit there on that roost and make a bunch of noise. Huh? I'm glad you're happy. I wish I could find you somebody else. I'll keep looking. If anybody knows where I can get a guinea that's already grown up. Of course, I don't know what that one is yet. She doesn't seem to have a knot on her head. I think the males have a real big knot on their head. I guess I'll probably know in a year if she's still alive. But I'll be back. Well, it's been a couple hours, and they're still working on it. You can see there's still bees up in the air, trying to figure out what's going on. A lot of the other ones have figured it out, and they're reorientating. Orientation means they're just flying in front of their hole, so when they come back, they just fly right in. I don't think bees have really great eyes. I don't know, though, because you'd think they'd be able to see that big box from wherever they're at, 20 or 30 feet away from it. But that's not the case. They fly back to the spot. So if you move the hive from the spot, they fly back to that spot and go, hey, what's going on? There's nothing here. So, I don't know. But anyhow, they're getting it. All right, well, here it is. About 4 hours later. And there's still a lot that are lost. They're flying all around. But the vast majority of them are finding the landing board. So they're doing all right. It's amazing how lost they can get. But anyhow, we'll keep moving them. All right, well, we got another swarm call. 2 days in a row. This one's about a half hour away. I'll make sure I get this one on camera like I didn't do yesterday. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just got caught up in the moment, forgot all about the camera. So this will make number 5. So I'll be back when I get to the swarm. All right, well, it's just a little one. When I shake them in here, you might want to back up. They'll go all over the place, but I'll try to get them in one shake into there. I'll be back. Well, we got them shook in there, and we'll give them a few minutes to group up, and then I'll button up the box. And pretty sure the queen went in there. She's not hanging on the branches nowhere. So yeah, that's a pretty easy one. I'll be back. All right, well, we got him. It's just a really small swarm. I'm believing it's a cast swarm. And the cast swarm is after the main swarm, you'll get queen cells hatching, and you'll get a bunch of virgin queens, and they're in there fighting, trying to figure out who's going to be the main queen. And some of the queens will go out on mating flights, and they'll drag a small percentage of the hive with them. They're not really mated yet. These kinds of swarms are the swarms you'll set up in your yard, open up the hole, come back the next day, and they'll be gone, because it's a virgin queen and she flies out to mate. And when she does, she hasn't orientated to that spot yet, and so she might even try to fly all the way back to where she was. So we'll see. Hopefully not, but I'll go in there when I get home and look real quick and see if I can't spot her, and see if she's got any size to her, if she just looks like a little skinny virgin queen. And if she does, I don't know, maybe I ought to leave her locked up for a couple days. But that's really not good either. It makes it hard for them to mate. But anyhow, I'll think of something when I get back. All right, well, they all figured it out, or they left. It's gotten cool. Yeah, they're hanging out on the landing board. So we'll give her a little move tomorrow. I need to cover up their entrance too. It's stupid weather. And I went and left to go get that swarm, and I left this open, and I got a couple rabbits running around up there. I was like, they're eating everything while I'm gone, having them a salad. But anyhow, looks like it's all still here. The hive out there, I just put it out there. I'm not going to open it until tomorrow. I'm going to let them, or tonight at dark, I'll walk out there and pull the tape off the entrance hole. I want them to invest at least one full night in there in case it is a virgin queen and she flies out and tries to mate tomorrow. The rest of them stay put and she orientates to that box and comes back, or otherwise they'll just all fly off. And that might happen anyhow, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. If it's a virgin queen, it's a virgin queen. She has to go out and mate. And if she leaves and doesn't come back, it is what it is. But I'll be back. All right, well, it's just about dark. It's 8:30. It gets dark about 1:45. I think it's I think we'll be all right. If it's a virgin queen, she's liable just to light out of here in the morning. They're liable to light out of here right now. It's cool out. Everybody else is all clustered, so I'm guessing these guys will be clustered. I'm hoping they will. And then, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Nothing. And they got a little bit of light. And I won't be open in that bottom. I'll get this built up a little bit taller. I'll get a couple more bricks. I want to try to get it up high enough. And at least we'll get them one night of commitment. And if they're clustered in there between the two pieces of comb on that empty frame, I think we'll be good to go.